Hey everybody, it's Kyle. I'm coming to you from my car today. I had a friend call me last night, and he said his sister just found out that her son was on the autism spectrum. She had her concerns, and she thought that might be the case, and sure enough, he was diagnosed on the spectrum. And so he called me and he said, "Can you do a video for Melissa?" And I said, "Sure. What do you want me to cover?" And he said, "Well, I don't know, just whatever pops in your mind." And so I got to thinking about it, and what really has popped into my mind there are 3 bad things you can do. And let me tell you that you need to, when you have a child on the autism spectrum, you need to be at your best to properly serve your child on the spectrum. If you're frustrated or angry or aggravated, you're really not going to do your best to serve your child on the spectrum. And so, I was reminded of, and this is going to sound silly, but I was reminded of baseball when I was a kid and something that my dad taught me. And so the 3 things that are bad, and then I'll tell you what you want to do. The 3 things that are bad are bad body language, bad focus, and bad talk. And these 3 things work in conjunction with each other. So let me explain. When I was a kid playing baseball, I remember my dad watching me play a game, and somebody hit a ball to me towards the end of the game, and I made an error. And I was unhappy with that, and afterwards I said, I kind of lost the game for my team. And my dad said, "You didn't lose the game for your team, but you can be better prepared the next time this happens." And so he walked me through this process. And he said, number 1 is you need to put yourself in good position. You need to have good posture. You need to be physically ready, and your physicality should show that you're ready. He said the next thing is you need to have good focus. You need to be focused on the task at hand and the good things about that task at hand. And the third is you need to have good talk. And I said, "What do you mean by good talk?" He says, "You need to be telling yourself in these important moments, please hit the ball to me. I'm ready. When he hits it to me, I'm going to scoop it up and throw him out at first base, and I'm going to help win the game." So talk to yourself in a good way. So he said 3 things: good positioning and good body language, good focus, and good talk. And that's what I want to share with you today that I've learned works great with our kids that are on the autism spectrum. So let's talk about good body language. And first of all, I want to tell you that it's all interconnected, because it's hard to be sad if you're standing up straight and tall with a smile on your face. Just standing up straight and tall can change your mood very quickly. And if you get slumped or frustrated, you'll find yourself putting yourself in that bad body language. But if you can trigger that out of that and getting good body language, you'll be much better prepared to manage the strife that you may have to be concerned with. The second one is focus. If you're constantly focused on, in baseball, some of the players on my team would say, "Please don't hit it to me because I don't want to lose the game." That's bad focus. My dad taught me, he said, "Please hit it to me. I want to win the game." Right? He wanted me to focus on the positives. So when things happen in your life, you need to be thinking good, positive thoughts. You need to be focused on thoughts that help the situation. If you come into a situation where your son is having a meltdown or your daughter's having a meltdown, if your focus is, "Not this again," or, "Oh my gosh, I can't," you see my body already goes into that bad body language, that bad posture. I want to stand up straight, and I want to have a focus, which is, this is my child, I love my child, and I'm going to do what's very best for my child. And what that does is it puts you in a better state to manage that. The third thing is bad talk. It's easy to find ourselves in situations where we say, "I don't know if I can do this." That's bad talk. You can do it. You kind of have to do it. You don't really have a choice. And maybe that's the point, is say, these are things that are going to be happening in my life. I can manage them. I can handle them. I'll do my very best. And if I make mistakes, I'll learn from those mistakes and move forward. Better with a better ability to serve my child. So those are the 3 things. Remember, and that's what you want to do. You want to have good body language. Anytime you come across a situation that's hard, stand up straight, smile, put yourself in a state where you're the most productive, and that's in a state that elicits the very best emotions. And the easiest way to do that is to stand up straight, breathe in deep, feel strong, and go after that situation you have. The next thing is focus. Focus on the good. It's easy to be focused on, I'm going to have to do the same thing tomorrow. But you see my head go down? All of a sudden I go into a bad posture. But if I say, you know what, whatever happens tomorrow, I'm going to focus on the good and what I can do to help my child and thrive in the situation. And you see I'm sitting back up straight, right? And again, bad talk. Don't ever say to yourself, I can't do this. You can do it. You have to do it. You don't have a choice. So why would you say, I can't do this? Because you can. Even if you don't do it well, you're going to do it. And you might as well say, I can do this. I'm going to manage this well. If I make mistakes, like I said, I'm going to review and I'm going to do a better job next time. So those are the three things. I want you to have good body language, good focus, and good talk to yourself. And this is for you, Melissa. I want you to do your best. Your child needs you at your very best. If you're in a bad situation, if you can't manage yourself properly, you're not going to be able to give that child what they need the most. And that is your very best. That's your love and your kindness. So hopefully that's helpful, Melissa. Ask me any questions you have. I love answering those kind of things. Have a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.